that his strategy is broken over your life.
Good evening. Welcome to Vlogmas day 13. So we're almost halfway through Vlogmas. Today I just finished working. Baby and I just had a worship session. We listened to a sermon. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to work out this morning, but I'm gonna do it tonight once I get an opportunity. I ended up sleeping in, which was good. Slept in my usual time. I wanted to get up at 5 a.m. but didn't have a chance to. And if you hear some crying in the background, I'm with baby right now. What I'm gonna do right now is probably do some reading. I haven't read in a long time. If you have any book suggestions, I do want to hear the book suggestions. I did some social media stuff before. I have some orders that I need to package, so I'm gonna take care of those maybe right before I go to bed so they're ready to go out tomorrow morning. Stay Golden's challenge started today. It's a 90-day hair growth challenge. I'm really excited to do my night routine. Maybe this week I'll show you just kind of what my nights look like as I'm prepping for that. It involves drinking water. I've been drinking a lot of water today. I honestly, today I realized that I don't drink enough water. So I've been drinking a ton of water. I'm gonna massage my scalp 3 times this week, probably every other day during the weekdays. I might save a day for Sunday though, because Sundays are like my self-care days. But that's really all I have going on. Usually when I come on here, I like to offer something. So the video is not just a video that you're watching in vain. And I know with vlogs, like people just share their life, but I like to share something that's relevant to people's experiences and something that's worth watching. You might be watching these videos just for entertaining, but I like to offer something. So I was listening, the sermon we were listening to was by Bishop Jakes, and I'm gonna link it below. I would highly encourage you to watch it or listen to it if you have the ability to. And it was just talking about how when you reach a breaking point, when you hit that point in your life where you're ready to just make changes and do better, and there's a point where you can reach where you're not looking back. He says it better than I am putting it right now, but it just made me think. And even though the new year, he also touched on how people assume the new year is a time when we should, people assume that the new year is a time when we should all be starting over. We should be doing, we should be trying to do our best, but really those opportunities present themselves through the year. But I think the new year is a good marker for the beginning of the year to start something. So I hope that's beneficial to someone. It was just basically encouragement that we can get to that point where where the things that used to hinder us before are no longer a hindrance in our lives. So for me, one of the things that I'm working on is just establishing a more disciplined lifestyle, in the sense that I'm up early, I accomplish what I need to do, and that I'm able to accomplish the goals that I've set for myself. I'm able to try new things. One of the things, one day I sat down and I was asking myself, like, Laura, what would happen if you did everything that you've desired to do, everything that you've wanted to do unapologetically, without asking anyone, without thinking twice about it? Like, where would your life be right now? And I often think about that question. So one of the things that I've been working on is really trying to live unapologetically. Just if I want to do something, just going ahead and doing it. Not saying that anyone ever told me that I couldn't, or that there were any limitations on me being. Actually, the only limitation was really my mind, which is what I think people describe as limited beliefs. But that's something that I'm going to be thinking about. And I think even with, let's tie this to locs, because this is a loc channel. Before I got locs, I was so intimidated by them. And thinking about it right now, all the things that I was intimidated by were not even real. She's bored already, so I'm going to have to wrap this up in a little bit. But everything that I was worried about, I came to realize was not true, or it really wasn't as big of a deal as it was. And it reminds me of in the Bible when Joshua sent out spies to scout a land that had already been given to him, because God said that you already have this land. They went and they saw people there, and their phrase was, in our eyes, they were like giants, meaning that the people appeared to be much larger than they were to them. But that wasn't the reality of what was going on. It honestly was just how they perceived the situation. So as I think about my next year and the things that I want to do, I definitely want to look at perspective for myself and just go ahead and tackle whatever it is that I need to tackle, do what I need to do, whether I'm afraid or not, just doing it scared as we're told to do it. So I don't want to take up too much of your time, but thank you for watching this evening's Vlogmas. I'm going to be cooking. Actually, I have some plant-based recipes to share. Are those interesting to you? You know, what's really interesting about Vlogmas is you're kind of sharing everything about yourself. When I first started a YouTube channel, I told myself I will only strictly do hair content because I've never really been a person who shares anything personal about myself easily that way. But I think, you know, God has a reason for everything. So, but it's been really fun and exciting just sharing different things about myself. And we have got to go. So thank you for watching today's Vlogmas video. I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye.